I want to thank all of you for coming to celebrate my bat mitzvah with me. It means the world to me to see each of you. This past year hasn't been easy, but we've all made it. I would not be up here today without all of you. I was really dreading both writing and presenting the speech, but I truly have a lot to say. Don't I always? I've grown so much in my Jewish faith, and I'm proud to call myself a Jewish adult. I'm honored to fulfill the responsibilities that come with being a bat mitzvah. To begin my journey, I began a mitzvah project. I am working with Charlie Peaches from Allegraland and Life Co. to plant a garden in my backyard. This experience has taught me the importance of being able to feed myself. This is something my great-grandmother Ruth strongly believed in. Even though she didn't have much money and lived in a tiny apartment, she grew her own vegetables to ensure she wouldn't grow hungry. I am forever honored to be named after her. Additionally, I plan on giving the extra food from my garden to friends, family, and a local food bank. The amazing thing about gardens is that they never stop producing food. That is why they are so important. This week, we celebrate a special holiday called Sukkot. This holiday is about thanking God, but most importantly, trusting in Him. God gave us a reason to trust Him. Many of you know the Passover story, but I'm still going to share a much shorter version of it. Basically, all the Jews were slaves in Egypt. God then freed us with a spectacular 10 plagues and then gloriously split the sea. This is the first part of the story. The next part is the reasoning behind Sukkot. After we were freed, where are we supposed to go? What plan were we following? Well, we were following God. He took us to a desert, and most would say this was worse than our slavery. We had to learn to trust. God helped us through every challenge. He gave us food, water, and shelter. He even had challah fall from the sky every day except Saturday, because that's Shabbat. Therefore, we would get double on Friday. Interestingly, this is why we use 2 challah loaves on Shabbat. Sukkot is a Jewish holiday that comes 5 days after Yom Kippur and lasts for 1 week. During Sukkot, we celebrate the gathering of the harvest and the protection God provided for the Jews when they left Egypt. We celebrate Sukkot by spending time in a sukkah and by holding 4 special species of vegetation. The sukkah is a hut built to provide shade. It is supposed to be under the open sky, not under a patio deck or another fixed roof. The walls can be made of any material, but the roof must be made out of materials that have grown from the ground. The symbolism of the sukkah is that it reminds us of the temporary huts that the Jews lived in on their way out of Egypt. Today, many people will eat all their meals inside the sukkah during the holiday, and some will even choose to sleep in there as well. The 4 special species of vegetation are known as the lulav and the etrog. The lulav is a palm branch bundled with 2 willows and a minimum of 3 myrtles. The etrog is a yellow fruit, known as a citron. There are many interpretations as to what these items represent. The combination of these 4 species symbolize how God provided food for the Jewish people through a large harvest. It is custom to wave the lulav and etrog in 6 directions: south, north, east, up, down, and west. Doing this symbolizes that God is everywhere. Sukkot is a special holiday for me because of its connection to the harvest and therefore to gardening. Gardens are places that provide people with not only food, but with happiness and peace. Gardens are used to create peace between people because they represent inclusion and community. Some refer to Sukkot as the Jewish Thanksgiving, where we take a moment to be thankful for our food and say a prayer for rain, so that we will have a good harvest again next year. Being outside, enjoying nature, decorating a sukkah, and sharing food with friends is meant to help us feel gratitude and even joy. More than ever, this connection has been extra important and meaningful to me over this past 2 years. Today, as I celebrate my bat mitzvah, I could not be here today without all of you. But I would like to acknowledge those who aren't here to join us today. I greatly wish my grandfather, Bert, otherwise known as Poppy, could be here today. I know he'd be proud of the person I have become and the person I strive to be. He did so much for me and always made me feel special and loved. I will never forget how spectacular a person he was. I love you, Poppy. I would like to thank my amazing cousins, aunts, uncles, and grandparents. I always enjoy spending time with you and hope we have many more adventures together. You're a part of who I am, and I don't know what I would do without all of you. A special thanks to Aunt Andrea and Scruffy for helping me make this day a reality. You have been such a blessing to me. Thank you so much. To my friends and family by choice, those who have known me for over 13 years, and those who have joined my life in more recent years, I appreciate all of you. Thank you for the laughter, happiness, and guidance you have provided me. I'm a lucky girl. Next, I would like to thank Kate, or as I call her, Musical Kate. She stepped in to teach me and lead my service. I'm forever grateful. You are an amazing teacher, person, and strong Jewish woman. Thank you, Rabbi Locker, for being my religious teacher. You've taught me a lot about Judaism. Maya, who is on Zoom, thank you for your continuous guidance and support. A special shout out to Erica Watson. She helped me and my mom put the celebration together and has been with us through it all. Welcome to the family. Now, how could I forget about you? My constant distraction, tea talker, and cheerer-upper. Rachel, you are the best sister I could ever ask for. Even though we occasionally fight, always know that I love you very much. Now, Dad, you always know how to put a smile on my face. No matter what is going on, you always make me feel better and more important. If nothing is how it should be, I can always count on you. Whether we are attempting to hide the quail you killed, so Mom doesn't find it, or doing schoolwork, I know you have my best interest at heart. I love you so much. Mom, you always know how to brighten my day. You have truly made me the person I am. No matter what we are doing, we are always laughing, even when I make fun of your driving skills. I know you love it. You understand my pain and comfort me. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? I greatly appreciate you and all the work you have done to make today such a spectacular day. You've put an enormous amount of effort into my bat mitzvah, and I can't thank you enough. I love you from the moon and back to infinity and beyond. Everyone, thank you for joining me today. I know these past 2 years have been difficult, but I appreciate you traveling from near, far, or to even your computer screen to be here supporting me today. Becoming a bat mitzvah is a big deal in my eyes, and I'm happy you're all here to celebrate with me.